Well, once again, we have a fabulous segment that is going to be co-hosted by none other than Ally. Welcome to the show again.
So happy to be here.
I am too. And who do we bring with us today?
Oh my goodness, we have incredible guests. I'm so excited about them. Barclay and Sofie Wells, and they wrote this amazing series, The Tales of Charlie WAGS. Super excited about it.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having us. We love creativity here. We love celebrating joy. So Ally, where do these books take us?
I mean, all over the world, but obviously they can tell you more, as they should, starting with New York, which was your first baby, which was released earlier this year. Tell us about it and the inspiration behind your little pup, Charlie.
Well, Charlie WAGS is a picture book series for kids ages 3 through 7, and Charlie's whole MO is he goes around the world. He introduces kids to the landmarks that make up these fabulous cities, and he's actually inspired by my dog back at home, but we always say my Charlie doesn't have the fun little tail wag trick.
No?
No, believe it or not.
As far as we know. I mean, I guess we haven't really watched him.
true.
Well, you don't know what he does when you're out of the house, so
yes, that's
just
true.
saying.
It's true. It is true. And so the thing with the real Charlie WAGS that we get to be around every day is that he has this really glorious tail wag, where it's not his tail, it's his entire back half of his body. And when we were, in the early stages of Charlie WAGS, we were like, we have to explain how our Charlie is gonna travel. And we saw him shaking his booty, and we were like, it's a tail wag, Charlie WAGS, and that became the character,
It's like
Charlie
the
WAGS.
magic wand on the backside, right?
Yes,
And it's
yes.
just like,
So
boom,
true.
and it takes you somewhere.
And that's it, no other explanation.
So Charlie starts in New York, and he makes his way to the city.
Yeah.
And what does he discover?
So every book, Charlie is at home, he finds some kind of inspiration. Usually it's a book that, makes him want to go visit that place. In New York, he sees all the places that we feel like kids, whether they've actually had a chance to be there or not, should know about, should know the names, should be able to recognize, so that it helps them in conversations. It helps broaden their minds and, open their eyes to the beautiful world that's out there waiting for them to explore. And so he sees all of the top spots, the Empire State Building, the One World Trade Center. He sees a show on Broadway. He looks really cute when he gets dressed up. And then he, of course, grabs, some pizza and hot dogs before he leaves.
As you do. And I just want to say, my mom was a second grade teacher for 36 years. She's also a travel agent, so she's instilled this epic love of reading and being, travel versed as best as we could, as best as we could afford growing up. And so I am so blessed to have had those experiences that I'm hoping to pass to my baby as well. But what I love so much about each book is that in the back of the books, I want to show you some of the gorgeous illustrations as well.
They are so lovely.
Right, and talk about who illustrates your books as well, because these are beautiful.
Yeah, we have a immensely talented illustrator. Her name is Donna, and she's actually from Sweden. We found her on Instagram, which was incredible. But yeah, she's a perfect part of our team, and we started off, it's kind of funny, if you see in the beginning, we sent her sketches. We're like, oh, we think it should look like this, and you don't want to see our sketches. They're horrible.
They're scary. They're scary.
But she really just took the words and brought everything to life.
And let's talk
It's like
about
a little
this
passport
too.
in the back.
Yeah, because this is really where the learning comes together in each book that you've put out so far, and they get to see the clips of everything they saw, all of Charlie's adventures throughout the book, and then a little fun fact about it.
Yes.
Which is incredible. I love the learning.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that Charlie WAGS has only going to countries so far that you two have gone to.
Yeah,
That you've traveled to.
we
So you've
feel
had
like-
firsthand experience that you're bringing into the homes of others.
Right. We feel like we can't capture a series, a book that we haven't been to the city, and so that's been our stance from the beginning, and we're continuing that forth in the next 4 books that will be out in 2026.
Now this one's coming out the end of this year,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
In 2025.
Yeah.
What is this glorious baby? Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, this is one we're super excited about.
Teaser.
It is a teaser. First look. So this is really exciting for us because this is a different take. Normally we focus on one city, but this one we're going to do a little adventure series. So instead of just, spotlighting one place, he's going to bounce around Europe and see everything that's really fun about different countries during Christmas time.
That's wonderful. So exciting. I know that you have a background a little bit in something that also makes the holidays special, right? You both grew up in Candy family. I'm in Candy family, right?
I just like candy.
I just like candy. How is that? How is the love of things that are flavorful and sweet inspired the sweetness of your books in any way?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're family oriented. Growing up in a family business, you know, it's just been something. We're really close with our family. We're sisters, and so you know, we're raising our kids to be like siblings. And I think that that's what we wanted to create with this book, was a moment that you could share with your family, right? Whether it's candy or whether it's an experience in life. For us, it's been our family business. We've had these experiences that we've been really fortunate to share with our family. And that's what we wanted to create for other families too. We always say that this was a series that we crafted after our kids' bedtime so that you could have it with yours. And that's what we're really going for, is a family moment. Whether it is, you know, part of our donation effort, a child in a hospital with, you know, their siblings or their parents, just a little escape to something beyond their everyday. That's really what we're trying to achieve.
And for those parents that aren't able to provide a pet to a child,
Yes.
Charlie WAGS can be their virtual pet.
It's true, yeah. We have a lot of love for the character, and look at him,
Yes.
he's adorable.
He's so cute. And I also just want to say, taking a look at all of these books, and you mentioned it earlier, not to get too deep into psychology, but there are so many books and shows that are so overwhelming with bright colors, bright sounds, look here, and flashy, and I just feel like to go back to the basics,
Yes.
to maybe
Yeah.
tone down some of the colors to these gorgeous colors that don't feel overwhelming. They
Right.
don't feel like, whoa, I need to put this book down or I'm gonna get a headache. They're so peaceful to look at and to read, and I feel like you're really onto something with that, because as a first-time mom, expected to be, I talk to my friends often about the types of, you know, parents we want to be.
Right.
And we definitely want to go back to more of this, more of the nostalgic, you know, chiller vibes that we were raised
absolutely.
with.
Yeah.
The Little Bear, the books that aren't so overwhelming,
Right.
the simplicity in childhood is so beautiful, and I really hope to bring this and other things like this into, you know, my child's life.
Thank
so
you.
thank you for introducing me to this. I'm so excited.
And we, you know, we always say that we've made these for parents that know that their playrooms are going to be messy and they won't mind if they're left out on their playroom floor. And so we wanted them to be beautiful and an experience for adults and kids, caretakers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, all the wonderful people. It takes a village, and all the people in your life can have a special moment with these books. And so we're really, you know, we're grateful that people are picking up on that, and that's something that was intentional for us. And so we're really excited about them.
Thank you, and kudos to your mom as well, who's in the studio audience. So
Yes.
big shout out to you behind the scenes. Thanks for bringing your mom to the best.
Everywhere.
We're one big happy family here at the Donna Drake Show, and thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you for having
And
us.
we'll look forward to traveling with you wherever you and Charlie WAGS go.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up. We hope you enjoyed this segment. I'm Donna Drake.
I'm Ally Melendez, parent correspondent, and these are our lovely ladies. Bye, guys.
Thank you.